Yo, what up, what up? How you doing, everybody? How's everybody living? Time to get the tour party started. Indeed, it is. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Sorry about that. I'm gonna do that in a bit. Yeah, sing you happy birthday. Hey, not like yeah, happy Crodmas. You know, that's what we're talking about today. Crodmas. How much we all love the amazing day of yeah. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Hope you're living well. That's nice. I know on my end it was a nice Friday. No complaints. You know, but how's things been going for the Ekros verse, you know? I don't want to say that shit. Um do I have the Vogh Moldir sheep up for reference? Sheet up for reference. Uh, the Vogh Moldir sheet. You mean what sheet exactly? the document? Freezing but good so far. Oh yeah, the lore document. Yeah, I do. I have it up. Freezing but good so far. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh shit. It's been cold here, but yeah, I don't have any too many complaints at least. It's been all right, you know. Mostly rain so far. I'm hoping for some snow, you know. But yeah. Hmm. So, yeah, it's been all right, you know. No complaints so far. Let me go ahead and get some things set up on my end as far as all right, yeah, perfect. All right, and then let me get this week's world building prompt up on page. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's see. Okay, so these are the one we've done already, and then all right, cool. So yeah, I hope you guys been having a good week. Looking forward to the weekend and all that stuff. My fucking dude, like the office here. During the summer, my office is blazing hot. Right, I almost die, heat stroke, running a game, and in the winter, it is so fucking cold. Um, it is. This office is just not insulated, you know. Yeah, get a hot water bottle, put it, yeah, fill it up with some steaming hot water. But yeah, a little space heater. Yeah, I've been thinking about that shit, but I don't know. I just, as of now, you know, I just gotta put on some socks, you know, put on a jacket, a little hoodie. Yeah, might be a smart idea, yeah. Especially after all the tears. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what is more expensive, gas or electricity, right? That's the thing. A heated blanket that might not be that bad. Yeah, yeah. I gotta consider some stuff because it is fucking cold in here. But yeah, no. In the Soviet, light a fire for a man, set a man on fire. It's good. It's probably all the same. Coal. Yeah, I gotta get some coal going. Get a little yeah, like coal fired oven, you know? I'll be able to make some pizza and warm up the room. But yeah, been, and then potentially light the room on fire and die in my sleep. That could happen too. But yeah, so glad that everybody's had a pretty decent go. Yeah, burn some capitalist propaganda. Exactly, dude. We don't fuck with that capitalist propaganda. It's all fascism over here, and we love it. We love it. um, let's see. Oh yeah, we also have some questions to answer. Yeah, clip it. Yeah, clip it. Yeah. That's too bad. I don't think anybody clipped the I've allowed one orgy. You know, I will not allow another. All right. So let's get some stuff going. To answer to all the questions is 42, indeed. Okay, so it seems like there was some decent talking in this. I'm trying to. Okay, it looks like it kicks off with Dawn, and then we go from there. Okay, so let's see. Tour more because there was some stuff decided. I think. Okay. All right, we'll go. With okay. So, how's Trill Jr.? He's doing good. He's he is really had some rough even better spell, yeah. He's had some really rough nights because he's teething, right? And so with that, he's unfortunately teething 2 rows at the same time. So he's got the top teeth that have come in, they've broken through, and now he's got the bottom set coming in, and he's been in a lot of pain. So, so the evenings have been, extremely fun. Checking that out. Tor Eldara. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of these. I'm just going to put them all on the page, and then from there we'll kind of try to see if we can get some of them. Yeah, like try to get some. Like maybe, I don't know, do some editing, I guess, right? Like edit it down, since we only have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and space for like one more, right? Yeah, there's suggestions for main ones and for little ones, indeed. So this is the first one to set it off, and yeah, exactly. Mash them together and try to just make them as best as we can. So this will be Tor Eldara, Chief, what is their name? Veilbane. Oh, I like that as a moniker. Veilbane Darkwater. All right. So do this. We'll try to keep the same. We'll do temperament. All right. I made this bold last time. Let's see. And then I did rivalry and ambitions, and then defining feature. Oh, it's this one. You went rivalry and ambition. All right, cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay, everything looks good on my end. I'm just making sure. All right, so we've got Tor Eldara, Chief Veilbane Darkwater. So, the temperament is possibly more matured politically and focus on control by manipulation and access to lower forms of magic. Trill's dead. Okay. Let me get some music on. Sorry. Before we jump in. For a moment, I thought, yeah, it's I get so scared when you go quiet. Yeah, I gotta put the music on so nobody thinks I'm fucking dying over here, I guess, right? Okay. This is so perfect. Okay. So. Sorry. I'm sorry for scaring you all. Seems to be a big lag. Really? I'm not seeing anything on my end. I just keep stopping. It might be like a brain lag, like me actually reading what I'm seeing. But as far as everything on my end, it tells me that everything is good to go. Yeah. No drop frames or anything. So it might just be internet on here. But okay, temperament. Possibly more matured politically. Focus on control by manipulation and access to lower forms of magic. Strayed from the classical warrior society and took a hard turn. Oh, so this would be counter to the society that is prevalent in Moldir. Has an intricate political web. Every interaction, from trade negotiations to personal relationships, is part of an intricate political game. The members of the tribe are skilled diplomats, manipulators, adept at navigating complex social structures, making it easier for them to gain help from outside the tribe. The people of Tor Eldara is known for wearing masks in public, symbolizing their ability to conceal their true intentions and emotions. Let's see. The rivalry is, they have a political rivalry with Tor Morva. Tor Eldara engages in outward rivalry with Tor Morva, with both cities vying for influence over the hearts and minds of the people neighboring them. Other conflicts are more subtle and involve espionage, manipulation, and political manipulation. Underlying poem J. Shut the fuck up. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's see. Political manipulation. Okay, quiet alliance with Tor Mirdin. Despite their differences, Tor Eldara maintains a covert alliances with Tor Mirdin, sharing information and resources in the pursuit of mutual interest. And then ambitions. Focus on subterfuge and espionage mastery. Aims to be a master of espionage and covert operations. The city seeks to control information, manipulate events from behind the scenes, and ensure its interests are safeguarded without direct confrontation. Expansion through puppet states instead of outright conquest. Tor Eldara's leader aspires to expand their influence by establishing puppet states and manipulating the political landscape of neighboring regions. Nice. Cool. Is there really like a huge lag? I finished reading that one, but if yeah, go ahead and like say something if you hear me, you know? Maybe it's like, I don't know. Can anybody hear me? Am I alone up here? Maybe it's Twitch messing around? I don't really know. Not entirely sure. Keeps jumping back and forward for some reason. What the fuck? Maybe Twitch is just like fucking shit in the bed for a lot of people. On the chat, yeah, on the chat. You guys just gotta get good. Okay. Alright. Maybe it's a European thing. Yeah. The Europeans are having to deal with it, you know? Alright, up next. Yeah, third world internet over here, exactly, dude. Okay, up next, let's jump on ahead. Yeah, the poor Brits, indeed. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I I see that it's Tour Arcane, but I'm not sure if I should. Do I read this? Since we made some decisions, you know, we decided that it was, you know, it was Jesus Christ. All right, fucking, we'll get it going. Tour Arcane, Chief Rorden App Games. There we go. Yeah, worth a read. Worth a read. You know. What is that? Yeah, let's do this. I don't know why I did this. All right, Rodent Abgamsey. Temperament clandestine. Nice. Long thought to be a joke or parody used by the inhabitants of a tour to deride a rival tour. Tour Arcane is in fact a secret military base that is resisting the influence of presidents of Dukan and will rise with its cachet of extremely powerful weapons held by its secret, well-trained elite battalions to save Vogh Moldir in its hour of need, thereby shaking off its derisive current reputation. Rivalry with the president's someone, I don't know. And the ambition was to collect all of the Stone Mother's hammer token. Nice, dude. Love it. Love it. All right. Okay. All right, we're back to some real suggestions. Tour. Elite and powerful units of dyslexia. Yeah. They confuse the enemy. So, Tor Bring, is it Brincha or Brinka? I want to say Brinka Sabal, but it looks like Brincha Sabal. I'm gonna move forward with Brinka because it sounds, yeah. The chat lag is killing it, dude. You gotta refresh, get it going. Everything is all good. There's no drop frames. It's all EU. Yeah, Brinka. I'm thinking Brinka. Tor Brinka Tarn. Or sorry, Brinka. What's Brinka Tarn? What? Oh, Brinka Sabal. Brinka Sabal. Okay. Fuck, I need to close that. Okay, let's close. No longer gonna bother. Okay. And it is Chief. Grisiak? Chief Grisiak? That's better. Nice. Dude, all you had to do was refresh. Chief Grisiak Fault Fion. Alright. Grisic? Oh, yeah. Chief Grisic Fault Fion. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's see. That going. Yeah. Good to see Chief Rorden Ap Gamzee for sure. All right. So, all right. So, Tor Brinka Sabal, Chief Grezich Faltfion. The temperament is secretive, considered, and cautious. Slow to trust outsiders and hard to read, the people of Tor Brinka Sabal will take in as much information as they can with a reluctance to share anything at any level. The warriors of Brinka Sabal can be the eyes and ears of the High Chieftain in conflicts, being adept at clandestine incursion. Situated near a confluence of Vogh Moldir-Dukan border and a heavily trafficked trade route, the makeup of the populace is eclectic, with the result being that those with the desired skills can often be secreted into any society on lock to uncover secrets, plans, and plots. Yeah. Rivalry. Tor Yin Plen, or In Plen. While Brinka Sabal is careful and considered, In Plen is wild and direct. The two ethoses, right, are at odds. The two ethos are at odds. I don't know. In Plen have also been aggressors to Brinka Sabal, which lends itself to feuds. Brinka Sabal takes satisfaction in directing. I'm gonna say Brinka Sabal takes satisfaction in directing through their careful observation, not thought. I'm gonna say it's through is the intended word here. Yo, what up, Matt? How you doing, dude? Cool. Just my tiny bugbear. Fault, I'm assuming, is supposed to be the patronymic. Okay. Or patronymic. Namique. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, which doesn't fit in Vogh Moldir. Yeah. It's like the, I don't know. That's a history teacher question, you know? Or an English one, you know? Yeah. oh, like the app. Yeah. Ap Gamzee, son of, yeah. Faltfion. I see. Okay. I get it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and maybe we'll do something about this, but yeah. Okay. So Brinka Sabal takes satisfaction in directing through their careful observation and methods of persuasion. I'm assuming maleficent towards In Plen, while drawing any opportunities that In Plen may gain towards themselves. But yeah, I think I already can see like the correlation between this one and the other one. Ambition is to place a chieftain of their own as the leader of Vogh Moldir through the election at this is misspelled, the Hearthmeet. From there, they could expand an intelligence network beyond the coast of Locke, which would last beyond the brief lifetime of a sitting high chieftain. Secondary would be to see the expulsion of In Plen from the tours. All right, nice. Yeah, when we get down to the editing phase, I think combining this one and Eldara is going to be good. This one I read as a joke. I'll leave it there, but we're not editing Arcane down to anything. Yeah, right. Maybe like they're big on, you know, being poets and all that shit. All right, so we got a bunch of talking. Let's see. We can actually go back up to Tor Morva, right? Okay. Man, fuck this shit. Sorry. I hate it. Okay. There we go. Yeah. I love that there's no info listed for Tor Karn, but there's for Tor. Well, it's because this is all RAM, right? So like there's no I'm leaving it to RAM. Yeah, it's really just like getting it from all the documents. All right. So Tor Morva, the gift of the sea. Tor Morva was originally founded in the early days of Vogh Moldir to secure the northern coastline. Tor Morva was a key trade port and regional power of hundreds of years. The Tor was destroyed by the newly founded Dukan when they were securing naval supremacy in the region. Yeah. The Tor has been a ruin ever since. Its people are scattered and leaderless across the northern coast of Vogh Moldir, existing mostly as humble fisherfolk, their prosperous legacy all but forgotten. In recent months, however, a stirring has emanated from the coastal ruins, the once empty Tor becoming a haven for the columns of refugees spilling forth from Dukan. Sitting on the coast, Tor Morva evokes the coastal home they left behind. A city once destroyed by the Ducani now becomes a refuge and final hope for its people. Very nice, dude. Very nice. And I guess we put it to that the current chief, I guess, quote unquote, right? Leader at least, is Baron Robert Valance. Yeah, the sea tribes. Yeah. We need Ram to care about cars so he can make it more fun for us. Yeah. Dude, it's American, Roman, Orc. That's what Karth is. Alright. So. Put me on tenure. Exactly, dude. So let's make this... Yeah, I guess we'll do it like that. Oh, hilarious that this joke got into it. This joke here. Okay. So this is expanding a bit on Baron Robert Valance, and... Alright, I'm gonna do this shit. Let's see. Just gonna throw it all on here. Because this is a whole lot. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Does he have a beard? Like a manly beard? Yeah. That's very manly masculine. Indeed it is. That is exactly the case. Alright, so let's jump into this, because this is a solid read. So, starting with Baron Robert Valance, who is this figure that is now, almost like the last, one of the last bastions of Ducani culture, right? A minor noble from the city of Dukan, leading refugees from the city. Robert is an older man with a proud disposition and a commitment to safeguarding the people of Dukan. Through dint of noble blood and having the most armed men for miles around, the Baron has become a figurehead for the dispossessed masses of Dukan. He speaks with a pretty mannish voice with an accent not of his current home, but of a distant land across the water. Robert has traveled far into Vogh Moldir since the destruction of Dukan, scarcely avoiding the siege of that place Brannock was. Yeah, and traveling with a refugee column past Tor Akarn. Robert's lightly armed force were able to stave off the worst predations of the wild animals and stumble upon the relative safety of the ruins of Tor Morva. With little left to him but the clothes on his back, a small retinue of household guards, and the countless masses of refugees that clung to him for leadership, Robert now has the chance to finally set about rebuilding. Alright. Robert's small settlement has established itself within the ruins of Tor Morva, slowly rebuilding the outer palisade walls of the Tor and elements of the inner keep in order to protect and house the refugees. This relative safety has begun to draw more and more refugees to Tor Morva, hearing of a Dukani settlement willing to take in all those stranded in Vogh Moldir. Many refugees were turned away from the walls of Siege Place, and thus spent months living in the northern wilds of Vogh Moldir. These wandering groups have sought out the protection of Baron Robert and his men. Drawn to Robert's side are many men that were not in the need so dire the Baron would have turned away in disgust. One such man is the disgraced Dukani knight, Ban Tartan. Tartan, nice. Ban the Bloody, as some would know him. A knight of Dukan, exiled from the city due to his excessive cruelty and unsavory reputation. Tartan's family were relatively minor and had taken great pride in their service in the army of Dukan. When Ban inherited the family lands, he was discontented with the slovenly manner in which his tenants conducted themselves. Renowned for his cruelty even in the early days, Ban drove his tenants harder and harder in his efforts to see the family fortune rise. Tartan distinguished himself in a few minor border skirmishes with Vogh Moldir, yet earned a reputation for savagery, often indiscriminately burning the countryside of both Voghian and unfortunate Dukani settlements. Nice. I like this guy. The final straw came when Ban took a young Dukani heiress hostage and demanded a ransom for her release, only to send her back beaten and scarred. Jesus. For this, Ban was stripped of his titles and lands and exiled from Dukan. A lucky escape, as Ban spent many years wandering Ekros as a soldier and sailor for hire, avoiding the destruction of Dukan, rumor has it even captaining a ship of the 13 for a time. It is unclear how Ban found himself in the employ of Robert, though he has risen to become right hand of the Baron. An honorable man who would balk at Ban's methods were it not for the desperate position he and his people find themselves in. It is certain that Ban hates Voghians as much as he resented the nobility of Dukan that spurned him. If nothing else, Ban is an experienced warrior and proven commander, both of which are short supply after the fall of Dukan. Yeah, speaking of Baron, we still didn't work out titles in Dukan. Indeed, we did not. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, so that might need to be adjusted. Otherwise, do one or two of Neil, Neil. If Neil. I read that as like bend the knee, like Kneel. Sorry. My you know. What is it when you get letters mixed up? Neil. As just noble, dyslexia. That's it. Hey, if I didn't have it, I'd know that word, you know? Um, so, yeah, nice. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I guess we could probably knock it out. I mean, we could even do it like today after the tour stuff, right? Um, because I don't think there's gonna be too much tour suggestions after this. I think it's like expanding on a few, and then all we got to do is, yeah, it looks like we got like, oh shit, we got a lot more than I thought. Okay, but still, I'm going long, you know. So stupid. But yeah, cool. All right, yeah. So I guess the question is, do we consider, um, do we consider Tor Morva as one of the 12? Oh, whoops. I assume it wouldn't be, right? Since it doesn't have the like connection to one of the 12. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's old and new, right? Yeah. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, I guess if it did this for hundreds of years, right? Yeah, it's the free real estate, exactly. This place was a dump, you know. It's like he moved into an abandoned house and then like actually built it, you know, better. All right. So yeah, Tormorva, Banner Valance. So this would be one of the original 12. Okay, so it takes up one of these spots, right? The intention behind it, and I like the intention behind it. We could probably, yeah, we could probably build into some of that. All right. So, man, you people. I don't imagine you could build a ruin up too much, and yeah, like it's probably like all right, but it's like, you know, it ain't the best. Not without some help. Let's see. Okay. So, up next. Damn Chris and his minutia suggestion. Wait, whoop. Let me enter that on peak. Yeah, I'm removing this shit. I'm just gonna go this, and we'll do that. And then the same as this. Okay, and then we'll do this. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So this is additions to Tor Brinka Sabal. Possibly important. Let me take a look quick. Ooh. Let's see. Wait. How do you see that? Can you send me a screenshot of it? Because when I'm streaming, I think it, for safety, it doesn't show me like description of their profile and stuff. So yeah, if you could. Yeah, Milk also sent me a message. But they're also in another server that I'm in, so They might just be a fun person. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I like to keep people's privacy. All right, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second. Or rather, they're in another server I'm in, and so I'll message the owner of that server to see if there's been any weird stuff. Okay, so yeah, like they don't know me. I don't know them, but they might know me from seeing me chat in that person's server or something. Okay, so the New Elaine circle under Brinka, amended on Callum's suggestion. Sharky, right? Sharky Callum, I assume. An ancient stone circle that likely predates the nearby Tor. This circle of ancient and weathered rocks has its own quirk, uncommon in most features of the type. Your shit. Jesus. Say it any more mean. It's your bullshit, Chris. That's where we're at, dude. No, I'm just kidding. When stood in the circle's focus, the observer can see each of the stones lines up with the main peak of the mountain range, ringing the Brinka Tarn. The stones even seem to scale in relative height with the mountain peaks. Dude, I like this. Damn. Dude. Chris bringing the heat. It's been a while. I'm just kidding. The Ring of Brinka. This is the local name for the mountains that ring the valley, a ridge of barren, ice-capped peaks that serve as a bulwark against all but the hardiest invader, yet still offer a secret egress by those with the knowledge of those paths. Nice. The Barrows of Whispers. The final resting place. Oh, so the final resting places of Brinka Sabal's chieftains. The focus of the oral tales. Oral? You mean oral? Right, deleted. Of the great deeds. The armies broken by careful sown rumor. The cities that mistakenly prepared for sieges, thereby being unable to render aid all due to considered misdirection. The whispers that have helped shape the security of Vogh Moldir, and the whispers of the wind over the grasses like the voices of the long dead. Dude, good shit. Huh. This is real nice. So, on how the fuck do I say this word? Thank you, Milk. And thank you, Beef. So how the fuck do I say this word? Chris, I need you to help me out, dude. Like, how the fuck do you even say that shit? Jonheim? Ein? Dude, if you guys are gonna drop names like this, I need some direction, dude. I'm not at my laptop to help. I appreciate it. Onheim. Yeah, on my seat. Yeah, thank you. It's on my seat. All right, on mine's seat. On mine's seat. There we go, dude. Jesus Christ. Omheims. Yeah, okay. Omhains. Yeah. Alright. The tour's governing hub. It will do. I appreciate it. From the outside, this appears to be a typical chieftain's roundhouse. Large, with low stone walls and a thick, conical, aged, thatched roof. Omains. Okay, Omains. Omain. All right, with the thick conical aged thatched roof with smoke rising through the thatch at its peak. It does have more doors and fewer windows than would be typical, however. The main door is fronted by a well-worn approach. It opens to an area with a large seat on a dais on the opposite side to the door, and the outer walls curve until they meet the partition that runs behind the chair. This is the public proclamation and greeting area. It seems to be but a quarter of the total hall, which is odd that something of such apparent importance is relegated behind another need to use the space. Behind the seat are recesses that are held in shadow, positioned so that someone may look out unobserved and see most of the room and its occupants. It could be surmised that two such figures on opposite sides could observe the room's occupants without notice. This is the Tor's intelligence center. This is where the clandestine operatives are briefed and received. The instructions are given and the information is analyzed. There are many doors to this backspace, but they are never observed to open. Those are not the only exits and entrances. Okay. So it's like a seat of information, I suppose, right? Onavin. Holy shit. Dude. Sharky coming through with it. Onavin. Onavin's seat. Nice. You might have to fucking help me out with the first one. I think the first one's a little bit easier though. But good shit. Alright. Very nice. Yeah, I like this yeah, bloody Celts, yeah. No shit, dude. I would have never gotten that, right? Norman is far easier. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. No wonder they lost all their land. No shit. Alright. Nice. Dude, I'm loving this one. Tor Amal Lena. Whoops. Chief Tess Air Pelar. I assume it's Air Pelar. I'm assuming it's not Pilar. Alright, perfect. Okay. So let's get the right stuff boldened. ERP lore, yeah. ERP lore. That's pretty. ERP lore. Alright. Oh, dude, this is nice. Tor Amal Alena, right? This woodland fortress, shortened to Tor Amal, guards the northeastern border of Vogh Moldir and the mountain pathways into Lena. The temperament is sheltered, isolationist, and traditionalist. The people of Tor Amal are considered as backwards and stuck in their ways by the wider lands of Vogh Moldir. They are nestled in the northeastern corner of Vogh Moldir, guarding the approaches from Brevik in the north. Often cut off from the wider chieftain for months at a time due to heavy snowfall in the far northern region. Let's do this. The inhabitants of Tor Amal are seldom seen further south. When convinced to travel south to aid the High Chief in war, or attend a hearthmeet, the warriors of the north come dressed in thick bear and wolf skins. Nice. These men, more than any others in Vogh Moldir, embrace the Bellimar. The champions of Tor Amal are renowned for the rage and battle lust, foregoing the shield wall to engage the enemy wielding their great axes. Owain ap Glendon. champion of the current High Chief hails from Tor Amal. Rivalry. The inhabitants of Tor Amal keep to themselves. There are no known rivalries between the other greater Tors, as the people of Tor Amal generally dislike everyone. Aside from the few smaller villages and chieftains that fall under Tor Amal's sway, there are very few interactions with the outside world. This has led to strange customs in Tor Amal. Accusations of inbreeding and polygamy most commonly. No shit. So they all fuck each other and they're not jealous about it. Okay. Ambitions. The chiefess is unusual, for few women ever achieve the rank in Vogh Moldir. Pilar seized the position of chief from her predecessor, Glendon, father of Owain. Nice. After feeding the old chieftain to her snow bear companion. Owain being forced to flee from his home in his youth. Decades have passed since her rise to power, and rumor has it the chiefess is grooming her eldest daughter to rule. Nice. More general, keep her title as chief, but that's just me. Let me think. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, would they care? Would Vogh Moldir care? Like, if you're just chief, are you just chief? Right? Like, would they... Especially if it's extremely uncommon for women to even be chief in the first place, right? I feel like... Let me think. Yeah, I like chief as well, because well, whoops. Jesus. Yeah. Well, I like it because I think for Voghians, living up to the title of chief is like the big part, right? Like, you know, if you're chief, like, you're chief, rather than, you know, especially since it's yeah, plus they don't care as long as you're strong enough. Exactly. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, chiefess would probably be like the wife of the chief. Yeah. So if Pilar, well, she's got daughters, but yeah. I don't know. We're getting into weird territory. Okay. Here's another joke one. I'm almost 100% sure. Reading the defining feature and the fact that it has 2 laugh reacts to it. But I'll do my best to read this shit. I'm not gonna write it down. Or I'll copy and paste it, but yeah. That way you can all read along with me, I guess. Tor sesquipedalian. Pedalian. Defining feature. They are very much a colloquialism of excessive and enthusiastic verbosity demagogues. They espouse with expatiation an epistemology. Epistemology. I don't know. Epistemology of equivocal equanimity. Unfortunately, they have a tendency towards... I don't even think this is a word. Whatever. When challenged, they respond phlegmatically. The population suffers from triskaidekaphobia, temperament, a strong anti-disestablishmentarianism. Nice. Ascendant under the auspice of kaleidoscopic camaraderie bureaucracy, but with a penchant to metamorphosis towards mischievousness. Rivalries, that dickhead Phil who lives near the bridge. Alright, cool. Yeah, did you have to research how to spell these? Yeah. They're all words. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. So I think, okay, we're getting into, yeah, this one's a more, let's see, I think this one's Tour Afeared. Nice. This is like a Weathertop, you know? Fear of the number 13. I appreciate it. Tour Afeared. Not the original name of this tour, which has been lost to time. A simple name to label this ruined tour situated in the heart of a particularly dense concentration of barrow mounds. This tour is speculated to be older even than the original tours of Arthur and his companions. It is rumored that this is the tour that is referred to in the oldest tales of Arthur, from which he retrieved his legendary sword, Calebrand. In later songs, this was changed to a dire conflict with the Barrow Wight. Little is left of the original fortification, simply some lichen-covered stones set atop a flat-topped hill. Dude, Weathertop. It's it. It's Weathertop. Yeah. Tintagel. All right. This one, I guess, is more of a discussion one, right? Swords of Arthur. Yeah. How many, right? How many tours still possess their heirloom weapons forged by Arthur of the original 13? Yeah, this is a good question, because it does have some implications on some of these implications on these locations. Yeah, Brinka, like Saul, but with a drawn out all. Sub all. Because they're magical weapons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see. So Brinka Saul. I'm just reading Sharky, who's writing in Discord and not Twitch. Alright. Yeah, so Swords of Arthur. Perfect. Alright, alright, let's get back to that. Nice. Yeah, I'll think about it. I would like for there to at least be over half, but I don't know. So, minor tours of Vogh Moldir. Yeah, these don't need... Let's see. I'm just gonna copy and paste them just like that. Yep, not sure why I did this. I don't know why it always does this. Not sure why I did that either. Fighter knight with a dip and artificer that makes his own stuff. Mounts. What's up? What's up? Yeah. All right. Minor tours of Vogh Moldir. A small tour on the coast of so towards Zenor. A small coast on the tour on the coast. A small tour on the coast of Lyn Moldir. Its inhabitants claim descent from the legendary mermaids claimed to inhabit the lake. The Mermaid's Hearth, a famous meadery and the pride of the tour. Landlord of the meadery is a powerful man in the tour. Nice. Tour Prydain. a reasonably wealthy Tor known for its tin mines. Tor Prydain was recently attacked by a raiding party from the Dudas Mountains, and the eldest son was carried off with the raid. Nice. Tor, excuse me, you know? Are you trying to get me here? Tor Kumarag? No, I'm just kidding. Tor Kumarad? The site of a famous battle against the forces of Dukan centuries before. The Tor is little more than a hamlet and shepherds huts on the outskirts. The chief is proud of his small holding. Dude, Chief Tor Kumrag and the chief is proud of his small holding with shepherds. Small holding. Oh shit, dude. That's funny. Jesus Christ. With a frothy white mustache. Yeah. Oh fuck. That's funny. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. We've had enough fun, you know. Let's get serious now, alright? Good shit. Last but not least, Tor Krantok. A Tor founded by a retired bard of the poet's court. Krantok is in a picturesque glade within a forest. Krantok prizes beauty and artistic skill above all else, possessing few warriors of any skill. Nice. Yeah. One of the biggest things is that a Tor doesn't necessarily have to be like a huge city or even like a hamlet or any of those things, right? Like a Tor could potentially just be like a single, like a single person's home almost, right? If they just created like a hill fort and then, right? So there's probably like rich retired chiefs who have, you know, built their own Tors that essentially is just like their personal castle in some ways, right? And yeah, this is a reference to previous streams of insanity. So yeah. Good shit, man. Yeah, that guy definitely left. Hey, you know what happens. Perfect. Alright. Minor Tors is a wordplay or an accident? I would say an accident, yeah. The Tor is like hill fort, you know. A Tor basically means hill fort and then the name, right? So it's like hill fort, like for example, like Tor Amal Elena is like the hill fort of Amal Elena, right? Yeah. Okay, so up next is Tor Minor, yeah. Tor Minor. Alright, back to the big suggestions, I believe. Tor Dryata. Okay. And the chief Fion Dryata. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see. Finding features, permanent, and then here we are. So, finding features. Let's get that bolden out. Temperament. Go here. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Then there. Okay. So Tor Dreade. I have no idea what this song is. Okay. So, defining feature is on the side or in the vicinity of a minor semi-active volcano. Okay. Temperament is fiery, passionate, and a little impulsive, but ultimately reliable. And then I guess this kind of continues on with temperament. Calling a volcano home, Tor Dreade has a wealth of rich volcanic soil. Perfect for farming. The many practicing lava-mancers produce a unique fertilizer from fresh lava, which constitutes the majority of their trade with other Tors and regions further afield. It also has a renowned blacksmithy, famous for being set in the side of the volcano itself, channeling the abundant heat for their craft. Legend has it, this is where the swords of Arthur were forged, but the veracity of this is unknown. Living on the side of a semi-active volcano, the people of the Tor are particularly aware of the fragile and impermanent nature of the fire of life. This fuels their culture of fullness and emotion, but also drives them to attempt to make a more permanent impact on the world around them. Popular urban myth is that they must continue their production of fertilizer as it relieves pressure in the volcano, keeping it dormant. Chieftain Fionn Dreade, an Ifrit, unique for being one of the sole veil touched, become a leader of a population. He represents Tor Dreade incredibly well. Some saying he is even Tor Dreade personified. Despite being veil touched, maintains strong relations with the other Tors, particularly Tor Mirdin. Their alliance predates the unification of Arthur, as they were the first to come to the people's aid when they predates the unification. So I think this is probably the only thing that goes away, because Mirdin, all of these Tors only exist after the fact, right? So yeah, it could be that they have a good alliance, but yeah, it could be after the fact. So I'd probably cut this one off, yeah, because these Tors only exist because of that. And yeah, semi-active volcano. I wonder if it would be, rather than like a volcano, there's spots where like I'm trying to think. Yeah. He needs to unite someone. Fair enough. Yeah. It might have existed, but not as a Tor, maybe. Yeah, and the thing is, the chieftain having the same last name as the Tor kind of is a little weird. That would imply that there are tribes to unite for sure. Yeah. Cause well, do we often have, I mean, look. Veil touched are essentially just human, like veil touched are, no, they're not immortal. No. Actually, I got it like right here. Yeah, veil touched is like, where the fuck is it? Is it up here? Right. Yeah, it doesn't pass through bloodlines. Yeah. Veil touch is an umbrella term for all versatile heritages or unusual ancestries. Common groups of these are as follows, right? All veil touch aside from are generally discriminated against are heavily unliked by the general populace of Ekros. And many that spends their origin and weave them with some, yeah. Shut the fuck up, dude. Did the veil touch you here? Little Jimmy. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, pretty dark, dude. Pretty dark, dude. It's the same here. So, yeah. Appreciate that, bud. You really fucked us with that one, dude. So I don't know, man. This one is. Yeah, this one needs some cleaning up. I'm trying to think. Oh fuck. Well, it's more than that. Like, Voghians hate any, like, if you're not human, like, they essentially just hate you. Like, I would say, like, a dwarf would be like a stretch, you know? Like, that's kind of like how that region is. Yeah. Like, they're extremely xenophobic. I don't know if they would ever, you know. So it's kind of like the clash of the regional details, and then yeah, secretly veil touch. That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah. Let's see. Callum says the idea with the chieftain surname was that whoever leads the population takes the name, even though it's not bloodline. This would also fly in the tradition of the region, right? Yeah. Because the way it works is like there's constant challenges for the region, right? There's constant challenges for tours. And so the tour would remain like a single name, and then the chieftain would just have. Also, I think we typically do like single name chieftains, right? I think it would be like Chief Fion. I think that would be like more accurate to the world setting than to have like a last name. Like only, yeah, like only the surnames are like, who has a surname? I think, yeah, like this one is also lore inaccurate. Sorry, Dawn. It's a great entry. But it's like Chief Bowen, right? Chief Bledeen, Chief Geraint, Chief Caradoc. So it's, yeah. Yeah, and Bowen only has one because he's literally Ducani, right? Yeah. So okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll drop this. Is there any kind of that was rural Rim. You were all Hicks. We were cosmopolitan, indeed. Yeah, Ifrits are basically like fire. What's the D&D word? Genasi, right? So they look very much fire. But Yeah, I like the idea that they're secretly that, right? Um, because then it adds like some drama with the location. Like if that ever comes out, you know, this person who's so beloved might actually be like fucking straight lynched up, right? Which is crazy. Um, yeah, we'll go this. So, yeah, I like it. Um, yeah, all the fire ganassi wandering around. Last Vogh Moldir campaign, I think the only named NPC that was human was Thomas. Well, I'm trying to think who the fuck you guys interacted with that campaign. Um. Oh yeah. Vogh Moldir is the like one. Vogh Moldir is like the one place that you're gonna find like other races. It's really like everything but Vogh Moldir. And Vogh Moldir, it's probably like yeah. Also, yeah. Kudin is an orc, right? Hmm. So, what's the Yeah, except for like one person, which was Ian playing the tiefling. What is it's not like a volcano, but there's like spots where I mean, are they technically all yeah, I guess they're technically all fucking volcanoes. Like anywhere. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100% has to be in the mountains. I'm trying to think like spots where lava is close to the surface without necessarily worrying. But yeah, volcanoes are openings or vents where lava, tephra, and steam erupt onto the. Yeah. Dude, this is quite well populated. Yeah, oh, actually, no. You know what? This makes sense. Dude, you know what? We can bake this into the idea that that Badger had with the location where he was practically blind because it was always kind of gray or whatever. It's in the Lena Mountains. It's actually close. It's almost technically um, closer to Thenaeus than it is. I think this might work, right? All the ash, yeah. So maybe this works there. Yeah, I think he had like a name for like a small village near it. I think it was like Ashfield or something. It might actually be on the fucking map. Let me take a look. All fog. Yeah, it's there, dude. It's called Ash View. Yeah, so we could say that it's probably yeah. Ash. We can say that it's probably hmm. Hmm. Yeah, like the Voggian side of that, like closer to. Huh? Fuck. I'm trying to think. Stream stutter repeat. I think I'm starting and stopping often. But there's I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think like closer to the Voggian border. Like, would it be near the Gap of Lena? I don't know. I feel like it would have to be in that area though, right? To for that to make sense. Um, how do we work that out? Then how do we work out that it's a tour? Maybe. Hmm. Opposite side of the lake, dude. Oh, and the wind just for whatever reason goes from west to east a lot. So Ashview is basically just fucked because the wind is so it's always going west to east, just blasting them with ash from across the across the way. That's kind of funny. But then it makes you think that there's basically a line of ash cloud from that side of the mountains, Lena, all the way across the Gap of Lena onto Ashview, which sounds kind of crazy. So on the VM side, yeah, but Ashview, if you see where Ashview is, it's like it's way out there. But I haven't seen Badger in a while. Yeah. But he signed up for the Monday campaign. So. Oh yeah. What if we just move it a bit, right? What if we move Ashview from there to like south of Brevik, maybe? Like maybe it's like right there on the edge and makes the Gap of Lena more dangerous. I can't see. I'm on mobile. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know if I like the column of ag ash just scattering across the land. Oh, like farther. Oh, like up by Brevos, maybe? And then put the Tor like just way up there in Lena. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that works. I think we move Ashview. Like, drop it over. And yeah, make Ashview, yeah, like a vassal of the Tor. Yeah, I think that works. And then like change up a bit of the lore as far as like, because I remember like Badger having like some kind of weird lore that like nobody ever left or something like that. So maybe that's like not a thing. Oh no shit, yeah. So it's like all one almost. Yeah, that works. That works. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah, Ashview is the name of the village around the Tor. And then Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just make that square that's above Brevik. That's unnamed. Then yeah. Because Brevik people were also heavily xenophobic. So it's like they carry their people in Brevik are literally the more hardcore Voghian that wanted to just stay away. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I meant they're like maybe they're not more xenophobic. They're more like insane, right? Like the people with Brevik are crazy. They're just like fuck this place. Like they want to go to the wilds, you know. Rule 3 incoming. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and add that together a bit. And them being kind of fiery, passionate, a little impulsive, right? Kind of makes sense. I like the idea that they're basically keeping the volcano dormant, right? Welcome back. Okay, thank you. I was wondering what the fuck was happening. Um, yeah. Okay, so it came back. We're all good. Yeah, something just randomly hit. Like it just fucking out of nowhere. It spiked and then came back. I might have to look into changing my which server I roll with moving forward, which I'll probably do. But yeah, give everybody a second. to catch on, you know, see if we're really back or what's happening. But yeah, it looks like everything's okay on my end. No issues with the drop frames. It looks like my connection is all good to go. So, is that the case for everybody else? Are we all set? I want to see if we lost anybody or what's going on. It's gonna take a second. Okay. Capture didn't drop. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, I like this. Oh yeah, obviously we'll drop that. Scenes are just caught up for me. Okay. The stream never stopped for me. You were just silent. I thought you were thinking again. Okay, yeah, my OBS disconnected and then reconnected pretty quickly. So I don't know if it dropped it all the way out or what happened. But yeah, if everybody can hear me and everything seems good to go, then yeah, we're cool. Yeah, I was thinking again. Looks like we lost RAM, so we're good to go. Yeah. All right, RAM is gone. Now we can have some fun. No, that's fucking simple. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we need to condense some of these, right? So I think I think so it looks like Tor Morva turned into a I guess Dawn wrote the idea that Tor Morva was something else, but I still like the idea that Tor I like the idea that okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff just for ease of like editing. Sorry, Tor Arcane, you're fun, we'll miss you, etc, whatever. Okay, all right, so Tor Morva became something that, you know, it's technically one of the original but it's now becoming like a Dukhani refuge. So I like the idea that Tor yeah, Veilbane. I like that as a moniker as well, yeah. I think Darkwater is it's not like becoming of the naming convention of the region, but I do want to keep Veilbane. So and then Tor Eldara or Tor Brinka Sub, like I'm almost slightly I'm almost slightly leaning towards Eldara, because Brinka is okay, but is it Sabal? Brinka Sabal? I know Callum tried to tell me. Sharky tried to let me know. It's like Saul, but with a drawn out O. So BH here stands for a W sound, so it gets kind of swallowed. So it would be like Brinka Sawol, 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 Sawol. Tor Brinka Sawol, Sawol, Sawol. Yeah. And just tell me how to pronounce things. Yeah, no. Maybe I should just jump into like the live game chat so people can actually jump on and say some shit to me. Say it until it loses meaning. Yeah, I'm almost leaning to Tor Eldara, like taking the name of this one and bringing it here. Because there's so much fleshed out here that it's easier to take from this and add to this, right? Since this one has so much already. I think we decided that Fault Fion is not a thing, right? So it would be Grzich app, right? Yeah, app Fion, right? With the moniker of Veilbane, right? Dude, I might. The only thing that's fucked up with the Brinka thing is like all of this shit. Nualan, the Nualan circle under Brinka, like the ring of Brinka. I like Brinka. What if it did like Brinka Eldar rather than this Sabal or shit, right? Yeah. I'm thinking of like legit just doing this, like Tor Brinka Eldar. Like the old whatever Brinka is supposed to be, right? Like old Brinka, whatever. Except Shad's new middle name. I'm worried about the spy stuff. Yeah. My assumption would probably be that they're Shad Rorden Afghans. Jesus Christ. That's a good one. I'm torn. Yeah, because we have the Poet's Court. Although the Poet's Court is in Vogh Moldir. So maybe it's that. Maybe the Poet's Court is like the city spy network. Whereas like Brinka Eldar is like its own, you know, like they don't trust the Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking like what if the Poet's Court is like directly tied to the High Chief and Vogh Moldir rather than, you know, like its own independent type of org, right? I guess I was under the impression that it kind of was, right? Sorry, Jesus, we're yawning it up, dude. Yeah, it makes sense. They're spies, diplomats, bars. Yeah, I think like Poet's Court is specific to Vogh Moldir, the city, right? And then that kind of gives some space for Brinka Eldar, right? Because it doesn't seem like, I mean, if I'm crazy, right? Like they want their own person as a leader of Vogh Moldir in the first place, right? They want to, almost in a sense, they want to take over Vogh Moldir and then mix in what they have with the Poet's Court already to make it like a full thing. But right now, it's not all over Vogh Moldir. It's just, you know. Yeah, it's almost like a Cold War is what I was thinking. Exactly. That's exactly like the direction I was kind of heading with it. That there's essentially like these two somewhat major spy networks. One that's one that's like belongs to the state, you know, quote unquote, and then the other is like almost like a private military style information network. Yeah, I could probably write that in. I don't know if I want to write that in now. I probably want to write that in better for later, but I like Brinca Eldad. And I also like here. They hate Tor Yin Plan. I also say that I like the idea that they probably, for whatever reason, right? That they hate Tor Morva and the recent ongoings there. Yeah, it works there like counterintelligencing each other. Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, we don't even have to figure it out right now, but we'll just say because of what Tor Morva became, we'll say, yeah, I was thinking like instead of like hating, maybe it's like we'll put this under ambitions actually, right? Like maybe they also look to keep an eye on and potentially involve themselves with the future of Tor Morva. Yeah. Yeah. So, future of Tor Morva. Current direction. Like they would like to do some sort of, you know, control work there, right? Maybe they don't hate that it exists, or they don't, you know, they don't see like the Dukhani people in our land as sinister as other Volgians would, but they certainly are like, ugh, I don't know about that. You know, like they certainly, if it's gonna be there, they want to control it almost. I think that works. Okay. So we said we had 3. Yeah, maybe they're trying to replace, exactly. Yeah. And then the alliance with Tor Mirdin. What was Tor Mirdin? Chief Geraint. Yeah, I guess it would make sense that they would have a very good relationship with Tor Mirdin, specifically for the metal resources, right? So let's bring that over as well. Yeah, Openet had a lot of resources. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is the High Chief needs those. Yeah. Maybe they're sneaking away some, you know? Putting some extra conflict there, right? Because they're wanting the High Chief to look bad so they can potentially have, you know, a chance at instating one of their own, which I think is nice. Okay. Yeah, I think the only thing is that they can't do it too badly, because right now maybe the High Chief is doing really well with maintaining, right? Maybe it's like a setup, like down the line something's gonna happen, you know? Not right now. I think the thing that is stopping okay, what is stopping Tor Brinka Eldar from just them and Tor Mirrodin completely just suffocating the High Chief is literally the Solemn Champion, right? I think that is like the total and entire linchpin that is the only thing that stops them from just outright cutting off the High Chief. Yeah. So we'll copy this over as well. And their ambition, right? So Tor, Brinka Eldar. Yeah, that's the thought, right? This solemn is like one of the like top solemns, like probably one of the most powerful in Ekros, right? Like the beast of Vogh Moldir. Like that's literally the colloquial, the way people talk about this person, right? I even like the idea that we did with or is it Amal, or that you did with Amal, that they're not born as solemn. Yeah, so they're made. Cause where is this? Let's remove it. Yeah, so there's probably a lot of worry in Tormal, like holy fuck, you know. But for whatever reason, right? But I like the idea of like Owain being forced to flee in his youth, becoming a solemn down the line, one of the most powerful, right? And then, like at any moment, if he wanted to, fucking just utter destruction. But we'll see, you know. Jesus. All right. Sorry. Big yawn. For lore reasons, you know, there's for some reason, right? The High Chief has been able, yeah. There is a reason. Yeah, it's there is a reason there. We just haven't gotten to it. But yeah. Typically at that point, you're more likely seeing like tyranny, like the Pale Queen, or you're seeing like total seclusion, like what's his fucking name? Fuck, I just had it. Oh yeah, so like at that strength, we're looking at like free companies, the Winter Zone, right? So Uko, right? That's like the example of a solemn who just like, just leave me alone, sort of thing. Yeah. All right. I think, okay, sorry. So we need to count these, right? So we've got, these are minor. This is also kind of like a minor one, but so Brinka Eldar, I think, is one for sure, right? This kind of mixes these two. And it's kind of like essentially that they're both basically written just with different words, right? So they're basically the same at this point. And then this is one of the original, but is now, so we got one, we've got two, and then three. then maybe maybe Tor Dryada isn't a major Tor. Well, it's not like a major, it's not like one of the original 12, but maybe it has some import because of the myth that that this is where the swords were forged, right? Oh, it doesn't have to be important. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, like this could be where we have the name, we have the person, right? One of them that crafted the fuck, I all these names. This is one I'm pretty sure I just, it's somewhere. I just can't at the here. Actually, I have the doc. Let me see if I can open it. Yeah, Goibino. It's like maybe this is where this is like the rumored. Oh, he didn't make the sword? Oh, he makes the current weapons. Okay, then yeah, right. Okay, then maybe he makes them here? I don't know. The head smith of Vogh Moldir, so probably doesn't involve Moldir. Or yeah, maybe he does it here. But yeah, I like the idea that Amal Elena is still like a woodland fortress and the mountain pathways. And then yeah, so maybe this is like an important tour, but not because it's one of the original 12, but because it is the rumored forge location. And even now, like Goibnu or whatever is actively making like the legendary weapon, the Vogh Moldir, there, right? That's where the craft, like that's where the blacksmithy is. Right, so making Amal minor explains why Owain doesn't go back to take it. Well, it's only important if you care about like the history, right? Like I don't know if it's major. Let me know when we finish with the tours and do other shit. If we do, I'll hop back in though. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do some other stuff after this. Work sucks. I hear you. Someone is messing. If you hear my phone, it is the Diablo 2 potion sound. That's me. Okay. Yeah, I think you and Sharky's collab. Where's that at? I don't see anything. Unless this is in like tavern or something. The myth. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Mo? Okay. The myth and legend post? Let me see. I don't see one, but maybe I missed it. Go to the thread. Alright, I'm searching for it. There is map ideas. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Fuck. Alright, dude. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. No, yeah, I think I think Amal is fine. I just think, I think like major just means that the only reason these are named are because they are the original 12. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are like major locations now, right? Not all of these are like major city states, right? Some of them are just small, kind of like centrally focused, or, you know, resource focused, right? Like, Tor Miradin is not like a big location. It just has, you know, all of that. Yeah, Tor Diru, right, is not that big of a deal. So, okay, perfect. All right, so we got after this we're doing, what are we jumping on now? Oh, slang, right? No. It was 12, right? I'm just saying that Dreyata is not an important. Oh yeah, I guess like 12 plus Moldir. Yeah. Yeah. All right, slang. Let me go ahead and slang and saying. All right. So let's go to the bottom. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I guess we add this, right? Palming the staff. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Later. Enjoy putting up the Christmas decorations, dude. Palming the staff. A term for something carried out by boys and men, mostly in private, otherwise used as an insult. For example, where is that asshole, Mike? Oh, he's probably gone off to palm his staff. Jesus. My God. Alright. And now, yeah. And now he's actually... Alright. So here's... by the first. Or... yeah. Similar... oh, wait, whoops. Actually, I'll just write out. Similar in reference to... by the veil. Referencing the first one. Oh yeah, the first one of Ekros. Yeah, I like this one. This one's a proper addition, you know? There we go. And let's see. Proper edition. All right, have a good one, buddy. Appreciate you jumping on for a bit, hanging out, doing it to it. All right, nice. Milk, I get no respect later. I'm just joking, dude. No, palming the staff is good, dude. Don't worry, dude. Have a good one though. Let's. Dude, I make some jokes. Everybody's, you know, start crying and shit. Miss. Oh my God. I'm gonna read this, but I don't really know if it's. I don't know. I don't know if we're adding this as the myth and legends, right? It's a little bit stretched. The Guardian of the Edge. Rumor has it that the world of Ekros maneuvers through the endless expanse of space in the shape of a flattened disk. At Ekros' edge, a discovery of impenetrable tangled brambles surrounds the outer oceans of the world. Okay. The brambles are impossible to cut and are incredibly dense. But those who have found a way to peer between the branches say that they've spotted a strange creature. It's copy and paste it so the TM fuck up the doc. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not doing it. Because I know it's just gonna be like formatting work. A strange creature lurking behind. The creature hops behind the brambles with an unknown ambition, though it always seems to know where to place itself when mortals stray too close to Ekros' edge. Upon spotting the unfortunate individuals on the other side of the brambles, adventurers mention the last thing they spot is a sticky and fleshy pink extension protruding from the creature's mouth with impressive speed. And the next thing the individuals appear to recall is waking up in some randomized location in the world, as if their ships had been drifting for some time. This mysterious creature is simply known as the ambitious amphibian, due to its frog-like appearance. Jesus Christ. As if they got roofied. Yeah. My goodness. My goodness. Alright. Yeah, I think so. I think then that we are all caught up. On everything. The tour stuff actually took a lot longer than I thought it would, so yeah, let me see. Yeah, definitely quite a bit. There's still 4 tours that are not even talked about yet, but I'm doing those personally. So maybe I'll go over those next time since we've kind of Jesus, sorry, kind of dipped out. All right. Well then, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end it here. So thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. It was definitely fun doing the typical Friday loregasm. I do not think there'll be a weekly world building prompt this week. Next week and stuff we'll be jumping into the tourgasm, exactly. Next week and stuff we'll be jumping into jumping into campaign prep and all of that. So it'll probably just be like hanging out, world building, and talking shit rather than like focusing on a prompt. It'll be me just doing stuff live, and then people can kind of like throw in suggestions while we're doing it and all that. So thank you all for hanging out. Hope you have a good day or a good evening, depending on where you are in the world. If you'd like to get involved and participate in the weekly world building prompts, or have an opportunity at joining a game, which I am currently recruiting for, Monday and Saturday. Hope you all, the best place to be is in the Discord, as that is where I reach out to. That is where I start the recruitment first, and then, we'll see how things fill out from there. Potentially have to, reach out to other communities, etc., etc. But maybe not this time. So if you want a chance to join a game, best place to be is in the Discord. In any case, thank you all. Hope you have a good day or a good evening, depending on where you are in the world, and maybe we'll see you next time. If not, we'll see you when we see you. So have a good one. See ya. Later.